What's going on, guys? Back at you with another YouTube video. Let's get into shout out. Shout out to Geno for Life. Welcome to HDII TV. Who did Kwame? Sorry, Kwame Brown Best Life Self Talk. Who did this time? The little brother. Scrub Zero, aka the Giants fan who watched his team get their butts whooped from New Jersey all the way to New York and back, but that's another story for another day. And on the sports side, shout out to Let's Talk Jets, Brandon of the Hawks Nest, as we talk sports, who else? 12-month Fun Jam Show, also since it's playoff time in baseball. If you're looking for baseball content, check out my guy Andrew Acevedo. Let's talk with Hayden and Big Apple Banter Media with my boy Elias. If you're looking for music, check out my guys AJ Gray and also King Magnus Music. And if you're looking for a relationship podcast, check out my guy Jason and his wife and their Loveology podcast. Now that the 2 minutes are up, and then with shout-outs, I'm gonna talk about my Seahawks game, my Seahawks team, how they played yesterday, and DK Metcalf needing to shut up. But first things first, let's talk about yesterday's game. We lost, but we showed heart. And now that Cam gave in, unfortunately, and got the 2 tequila shots, he is able to play, and it is time for the Seahawks to go get Cam. Because Geno Smith showed why he is a backup quarterback, and was never a starting quarterback, except for 2 seasons with the Jets, and then they brought in Sam Darnold. Or they benched him before they drafted Sam Darnold. I can't remember the timeline, but let's get into this game. We started off on defense. It was 14-0 at halftime. It looked like it was going to be ugly, but then the Seahawks decided, hey, let's get back to our bread and butter. Running the down ball, down the defense. So, and then it was 17-14. Then it was 17-17. And our defense was actually making stops and getting off the field. Then it was 2nd and 9. And I had just had my boy Elias, aka Big Apple Banter Media, on. And he was telling me about Jamal Adams, and I was defending him, and it's Elias. Jamal Adams makes the dumbest play I've ever seen that I can't even defend. A pig comes right at him right in his face, and he doesn't catch it. It goes off his visor, and we're all looking like, how do you not take that? Are you a safety or a linebacker or a defensive end? Which one are you? Because you can't catch. So that doesn't make you a safety. Sorry, Jamal. I tried to defend you. I tried to ride or die for you, but that kind of cost us the game because it was that was 2nd and 14. Then the Steelers got a false start to make it 3rd and 19. Then because we're playing off coverage, they dumped down the ball to where if we would have wrapped up and tackled, it would have been 4th and 8. You can 5 more yards to make it 4th and 3 and make it a 54-yard field goal instead of a 57-yard field goal. So they might have gone for it on 4th down. Instead, they kicked the field goal and took the lead with a minute and a half left, or just a little over that. Geno Smith did his best, got us in field goal range to tie it with no, even though DK Metcalf almost cost us the game. Let me get into that. We had the ball at the 30, I'd say, 35-yard line. Less than 20 seconds left. 2nd and 3. Shotgun formation. Geno Smith throws a pass to DK Metcalf. Catches it near the 20, near the sideline. Instead of getting out of bounds, he decides, let me try to get more yards with the clock still ticking. You don't do that when you're down 3. You do that if you're up 3. If not even, or when you're tied. That's the only time you do shit like that to shut your stats. At that point, get out of the bounds. Try to run another play. If that doesn't work, you kick the field goal. Instead, he tries to get more yards. The defensive back punches it out. Luckily, Freddie Swain was there to back it up and recover the fumble for the Seahawks. And we were able to spike it with 3 seconds left and kick the game tying field goal to send it into overtime. Now, we won the toss, but because Geno Smith is our quarterback, we had to run it. We couldn't do anything. We had to settle for a 3rd and long, and instead of getting the ball out quick, Geno decided to hold the ball and TJ Watt comes out the edge and sacks him. 4th down, we have to find out. Thinking, great. Game over. Now our defense makes us stop again. We get the ball back. First play action. Geno looks to throw deep. Sees it covered. Instead of scrambling out of the pocket, he decides, let me play hero ball. Let me try to pretend I'm Russell Wilson and scramble and get yards. You are not Russell Wilson. You are not Kyler Murray. You are not even Baker Mayfield. You are Geno Smith. You're an immobile pocket tosser. Why are you trying to scramble for yards? Scramble out of the pocket, throw it away, live to play another down. Instead, he scrambles up the field, gets stripped by T.J. Watt. Steelers recover, kick the game-winning field goal, and win 23-20. I am encouraged by the Seahawks' fight to come back and make a game of it and almost win the game, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, as a wise old man once told me. Now, today, Cam Newton announced he got the 2 tequila shots to make himself more friendly to teams. And as soon as he said that, Pete Carroll went on his weekly radio show and, oh yeah, we've talked to Cam. I'm like, great, bring him in. Start him on Monday. Because I'm done with Geno Smith. And when Russ comes back, if he now Russ doesn't have to rush to come back. Because Cam Newton can actually run out of the pocket and still throw. And he came back up in time. Lockett would be the best receiver he's ever had in his career. His whole career. Because he never had any weapons his whole career with the Pussycats. Or last year with the Patriots. Bring him in. Get him in. Get him involved with the playbook by Monday. I'll be at that game. By the way, get him in there tomorrow. Sign him to a contract tonight. For the love of God. If I have to watch Geno Smith get killed next Monday, I'm going to give Geno Smith a giant hug. A giant hug. And I don't put the loss on Geno Smith. I put the loss on our first quarter play calling and Jamal Adams not knowing how to pick a ball off. And the fact that we were playing 10 yards off the receivers on third down in the first quarter instead of playing the hot-handed rookie Trey Brown, who made his first start of his career and played better than half our DBs have played this whole season. Shout out to the rookie Trey Brown. Now, DK Metcalf. Shannon Sharp called you out for your stupid mistake. And your response is, shut up, boy. Or little boy, I should say. Wow, Shannon Sharp is not my favorite person. And I'm not going to say he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying his brother should have been in the Hall of Fame before him. He's right. You did make a stupid play that almost cost your team the game. So instead of tweeting that stupid shit, just stay humble, stay quiet, take your house chewing and shut up. You Dennis Rodman wannabe. Shut up, be humble. Sit down, be humble. Because right now you're just giving me a headache. So that's how I feel about my team right now. Proud of the fight, proud of the way Geno Smith played, except when he tries to force it and do too much. He needs to stay within himself. But he did a decent job for a backup quarterback starting for a injured top 5 QB. And with that being said, until the next video. God bless. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. Go Hawks. And until the next one, I'm out. Deuces.